This morning on Welcome, thank you for joining us on this Saturday morning. I'm Katrina Smith. We'll get right to those stories in just a moment. But first, it is cold outside this morning. Meteorologist Eric Gage joins us now in the Weather Center. The good news is those frigid temperatures overnight will change over and we will see some rapidly rising temperatures. Maybe not rapidly.
No, I would say, yeah, rapid a little bit, yeah.
Yeah?
Into the upper 30s by this afternoon. But yeah,
Sure.
frigid last night. Take a look at these overnight low temperatures, actually wind chills, single digits, not only in the North Country, Herkimer as well, bottoming out at 9-degree wind chills last night. Definitely felt that as I was heading home yesterday, bundled up pretty heavily with those coats. The warmest wind chill was 20 degrees over in Westmoreland to the west. And around the state, with temperatures in the 20s currently, 26 Rome at 28 degrees in Hamilton. Quiet on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2. Doppler radar in for today. Highs again approaching the mid to upper 30s. Rapidly warming temperatures. More clouds and sunshine for today, but quiet weather will stick around for today and into tomorrow before impactful weather could arrive coming into Monday and Tuesday in certain locations. I'll explain exactly where coming up. Back to you, Katrina.
Thank you so much, Eric. Firefighters in Bridge.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. Happy Saturday. The weekend is here, and for the most part, quiet weather is expected. We have been seeing pretty active weekends, at least with the rain showers, at least for a lot of October and November. And so for the final weekend, November, starting out with a mixture of sunshine and clouds, increasing clouds. You can see right here as a live view of downtown Utica from our Nexus camera. Current temperature at Griffith Park in Rome, 26 degrees, so below freezing, with cloudy skies. Feels like 21 with a slight wind chill from the east. And a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. All is quiet here across central New York this morning. And for those of you who woke up with just a light dusting of snow, especially in the southern valleys, snowfall chances are low, if not completely out of the picture for today and as well as Sunday. And so looking at your weekend forecast for today, more sunshine than clouds, high temperatures in the upper 30s. Warmer air, if you can call it warmer air, moves in overnight tonight. And so for your Sunday, slightly warmer, highs in the low 40s with still mostly cloudy skies and quiet weather. That will change as we head into Monday and the start of the work week. And so what we're talking about right now, quiet weather currently over the Northeast. However, our next weather maker will be from the Midwest. It's actually currently over parts of Nebraska, Kansas, and this will slowly sweep into the Northeast over the next few days. So let's enjoy this quiet weather while we still have it for this weekend. So if you're heading out to Small Business Saturday, small businesses around the area, great weather to do that. Temperatures climbing up into the upper 30s by this afternoon with quiet weather. Temperatures continuing to warm overnight tonight. Lows will not free fall back down into the single digits like last night, reaching only the mid-20s for lows. Then for Sunday, looking at mostly cloudy skies. Highs approaching the low 40s, still looking quiet weather-wise until Sunday evening into Sunday night. That's when rain showers begin to arrive. Wind direction shifts more westerly. That's when we're going to start to seeing lake effect snow, especially in the North Country. For now, Monday's lake effect snow is isolated to the North Country, Old Forge, Boonville, Camden, the Tug Hill region primarily. However, things will be more uncertain as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll keep you up to date with that as more data comes in this weekend. And so for today, highs in the upper 30s, more clouds than sun for tonight. Cool, lows falling into the mid-20s. Your 7-day forecast, although we got lake effect snow in the forecast for now, still no need to be alarmed. It is primarily in the North Country for now. However, things could change by Tuesday and Wednesday as that lake effect band sweeps south. And again, we will, of course, provide you the latest information as we do get it later on this weekend. And our trivia question, how long was the first Thanksgiving celebration?
Let's go with C, 3. No, let's go with D, 6 days.
Oh, you were right the
I was
first
right the
time. You were
first
right
time.
the first time.
Never,
Yes,
ever
3
second guess
days,
yourself.
Yeah. And I feel like you always, when you
Imagine
second guess
that.
yourself, you get it wrong. You guess it right.
But ready? Could you deal with your family all together for 3 days for a Thanksgiving celebration?
Well, it depends if it's. I'm joking. But,
You don't have to answer that.
yeah, I don't.
Thank you so much, Eric. All right, we will move right along now with this Welcome back, and thank you for joining us for another half hour of News Channel 2 Weekend Today. I'm Katrina Smith. I want to get you right over to the Weather Center with meteorologist Eric Gage. He's back for the weekends. Thanks for joining us. It was frigid overnight, but it's not going to stay that way, right?
Yeah, frigid temperatures, wind chills in the single digits, even as low as Herkimer. But yeah, we are warming up today into the mid to upper 30s, and some of you also waking up with a dusting of snow on the ground. But again, no real accumulation at this point. That might change as we head into the middle of next week. So stay tuned. But for this weekend, expect quiet weather. Temperatures in the mid to upper 20s right now, currently 26 at Griffith Park in Rome. And a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 at Doppler radar. Currently nothing picking up on the radar at this point. And so for today, more clouds than sunshine, high temperatures climbing into the mid to upper 30s. Slightly warmer for your Sunday, but still looking quiet. Things will change, though, as we head into Sunday night with some rain showers arriving, then turning to lake effect snow in some areas by Monday, lasting several days next week. I'll explain more detail on the locations of that coming up. Back to you, Katrina.
Thank you, Eric. Ex-Governor Andrew Cuomo.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. Happy Saturday, happy Small Business Saturday. If you're going out today, do some shopping. Looking at quiet weather with temperatures climbing into the mid-30s. A live look at downtown Utica from our Nexus camera. More clouds and sunshine are expected for today as lake effect clouds will slowly sweep to the north as warmer air also moves in as we head into the afternoon and evening. And current temperature 26 degrees, feels like 21 with that slight wind from the east. A little breezy for today, not as windy as yesterday, but winds will eventually pick up as we head into the start of the work week next week. Live look at the radar right now, quiet conditions all across central New York. And what we're expecting for this weekend, more of the same. More clouds and sun for today, highs in the mid to upper 30s. More clouds expected for tomorrow, a little warmer. High temperatures peaking into the low 40s. No impactful weather is expected for both of these days, with rain showers arriving right around the evening to the overnight hours for Sunday. That's our next weather maker in the current short-term forecast. Again, I mentioned breezy conditions for today. A little breezy for Sunday too, but then those winds start to pick up from that westerly wind Monday and Tuesday, and that will bring with it the chance for some lake effect snow showers, primarily north of the Mohawk Valley, North Country, Tug Hill region. That'll be the highest impact area at this point. Radar and satellite currently showing quiet weather all across the Northeast. This is our next weather maker, which is currently over parts of Nebraska and Kansas. So a bit of a while before this will start to arrive in our area for now. But we'll expect quiet conditions. Look at our skycast for today. Mostly cloudy with quiet weather. Temperatures climbing into the mid to upper 30s. Heading in tonight, warmer air continues to move in from the south, so overnight lows will not free fall into the teens and single digits like they did last night, and lows will fall only into the mid-20s. Then for Sunday, again, mostly cloudy skies, quiet weather, temperatures climbing into the upper 30s, low 40s. And then as we head into Sunday night, that's when some rain showers begin to arrive, maybe some snow in the High Peaks area by the early morning for Monday, Tug Hill, maybe Old Forge, but then this will shift over to lake effect snow showers, primarily isolated in the North Country at this point. This is for Monday, North Country, Old Forge, Boonville, Camden, Tug Hill area. That's the current region at this point. Now this will start to shift south as we approach Monday night into Tuesday and Wednesday, but it's still a little too far out to determine exactly how much snow we could be seeing. We'll have more information as more data comes in for tonight as well as for Sunday. And so for today, highs in the mid-30s, more clouds and sunshine for tonight. Lows falling into the mid-20s with cool conditions. Your 7-day forecast. This weekend's looking quiet. Beginning next week, not so much. Still isolated in the North Country for Monday. And again, a bit of uncertainty as to when that snow starts to sweep south by Tuesday and Wednesday. So for now, definitely start to prepare, put on your snow tires as well. Grab that snow shovel as we head into eventually the snowy season. And your trivia question, which president made Thanksgiving a national holiday?
Gee, I don't even know. Maybe B, Grover Cleveland. Maybe D, Teddy Roosevelt. Okay, fine. Our director's right this time. A, Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. And I was doing some more research on some other questions too.
Of course you were.
And one of them was, of course, what meats were served.
And what were they? Was there lobster, I heard?
Well, there's so much, no one has any idea. Like they're all saying, well, the primary answer has been seafood, but also venison too. I think that's pretty cool because I mean, I love venison. I grew up, my family are hunters as well. So I don't know how I would feel about having venison along with the turkey, but.
I'm all for the seafood Thanksgiving though. Maybe try that next year.
That sounds good,
Be more traditional. Thank you so much, Eric. We'll be back after this.
Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening, Ben. Good evening, everyone. We're starting out by looking at the snowfall forecast for Monday evening and Monday night. I wanted to pass along some of the newest information tonight on what we're expecting. Heavy lake effect snow falls across the Tug Hill and the North Country. This begins Monday evening and lasts through Tuesday morning. A second band looks to develop south of the Mohawk Valley from Lake Erie that could produce a dusting to as much as 2 inches of snow across the southern valleys. Again, this is for the start of next week. Tonight, the weather looks pretty quiet, clearing skies, temperatures in the 20s. It looks like a beautiful day for travelers on Sunday before some rain returns Sunday night. And again, we're tracking lake effect snow early next week, along with much colder and windy weather. We're going to look at your forecast coming up. Ben, back to you.
Bill, thank you very much. A Utica holiday tradition.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. A pleasant second half of the weekend is expected. Should be a good travel day tomorrow. I know a lot of people are heading home, and the weather is looking perfect for that. Looking at dry conditions and temperatures in the 40s across New York State. The clouds hold tough again tomorrow, but I think we'll get a couple of breaks of sunshine, especially in the morning. Again, a generally pleasant day across the region. Looking downtown Utica, again, clearing skies taking place tonight. We had a nice sunset. This picture was taken from Abbey and Camden. Of course, the sun pretty much gone the whole day up until the very last minute, but we did get a nice sunset this evening. And again, skies will generally clear out tonight before the next round of clouds approaches from the west, and this will be arriving tomorrow. This is ahead of our next area of low pressure, which will be arriving tomorrow night, and that brings widespread rain. And not just rain, though. In fact, I think the higher elevations north of the Mohawk Valley see some snowfall. Again, this is for Sunday night. A trace to 2 inches of accumulation in the hilltop locations north of the Mohawk Valley. This is expected to be relatively minor in terms of accumulation, and it falls as entirely rain in the Mohawk Valley. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight. Clearing skies. Will start out with some sunshine first thing Sunday morning. It looks mild with high temperatures near 40 degrees. Sunday night, rain arrives. Again, falling as snow in the higher elevations. Rain showers first thing Monday morning. And then as winds turn into the west and colder air arrives, we are expecting some very heavy lake effect snow to develop north of the Mohawk Valley as we head into Monday evening and Monday night. In fact, an early look at snowfall accumulation. Again, this is for Monday evening through Tuesday morning. Thinking the majority of this, actually all of this, falls outside of the Mohawk Valley. 3 to 6 inches for areas like Boonville, heading towards Speculator, 6 to 12 inches for Old Forge. In the Tug Hill, 12 to 18 inches of accumulation, a trace to 2 inches of accumulation south of the Mohawk Valley from a band off of Lake Erie. Again, this could be pretty heavy at times across the North Country. This band is expected to drop south on Tuesday. We'll have additional snowfall maps for you over the next 24 to 36 hours to address that. Clearing skies tonight, 24 for the overnight low. Mostly cloudy tomorrow, 41. Storm Tracker 2's 7-day forecast. Lake effect snow continues as we head into Tuesday, Wednesday, and even into Thursday. It does become later in the week. Temperatures climb to near 40 on Friday with our next weather maker producing some rain as we look ahead to Saturday.